It was back in late December when Lee first warned friends on WeChat about a SARS-like disease going around. Lee sent a group message saying that a test result from a patient quarantined at the hospital where he worked showed a patient had a coronavirus. But hours after hitting send, Wuhan city health officials tracked Lee down, questioning where he got the information.
Shanghai tackled thousands of new cases a day, the biggest outbreak China has seen since the pandemic began. Some compounds had already been in lockdown before that.
It's a city of 25 million people, and we've seen this remarkable stream of footage come out of Shanghai. Most of it filmed by ordinary people, amateurs on their smartphones, but they do reflect frustrations that we've all heard from people who are living there.
One sensitive issue that has infuriated citizens during the lockdown has been the supply of food. These vegetables were supposed to be distributed to hungry families locked in their homes. Instead, they rotted.
Scream for help as fire tears through an apartment, sending a wave of horror across China that has become a wave of protest. Residents say some doorways, even fire exits, were sealed off. COVID lockdown measures they blame for slowing the emergency response, even trapping some residents inside. 10 were killed.
A 10-year-old school teacher was part of the so-called white paper protests in November last year, when the public resentment of the harsh policy erupted across the country. People holding blank sheets of white papers to bypass censorship as a symbol of anti-lockdown protests and discontent.
We haven't seen scenes like this since the height of the pandemic, but this was the country that had a zero COVID policy and no real plan on how to exit it. Now its people are paying the price. Doctors overloaded, infected staff forced to keep working, and patients struggling to access the short supply of drugs.